VH1 picked 4 independent bands, put them on the road. Cameras falls everywhere. We play the same towns, different venues every night. And we live on $20 a day.
We only have 2 or 3 days to promote each show.
Whichever band can draw the most people and make the most money will stay on tour, and the people who don't make as much
will get kicked off and sent home.
Hello. How are you this morning, mister?
Fine, here's for the winners.
Oh, no way. For the winners. For the winners. Oh, it's yours?
I think the guys in Flicker Stick are really cool. They have great senses of humor. You know, I think they have a good attitude of what they're doing here. You know, I don't think they're maybe as competitive as some of the other bands. They're kind of just here to rock.
Hey Eric, it's Josh Dotis calling you. We're going to get this band to you and back within the next 5 or 6 hours as we talked about.
I was a little nervous because I didn't think maybe the band would get fixed. I was thinking we were going to like miss the first day, and I was worried as if we were going to be late for, you know, another city where we had no time to promote.
I'm not sure what's going on. Bye.
The worst part about a cloudy day in Cleveland, packing and not knowing whether or not your van is going to be ready to go.
Hey, Cleveland. Cleveland kicked their ass. And at this point, here's our Ernie's stand after Cleveland. Josh Dotis, you're in 4th place with $1,174. Flicker Stick, you're in 3rd with $1,631. Soul Cracker, you're in 2nd with $1,781. The lovely ladies of Harlow are leading the pack right now after 2 cities with $2,232. The next city on the tour is Pittsburgh.
In the next city, we're going to do something totally different. All 4 bands are going to pair up into 2s and perform at the same club. Harlow and Flicker Stick will perform together, and Josh Dotis and Soul Cracker will perform together. You'll have to split the door 50-50, but you'll decide how much you're going to charge.
As far as sharing the bill with Soul Cracker, I'm actually really pleased about that. I feel a certain affinity for Soul Cracker that I can't completely explain. I mean, part of it, I think, has to do with work ethic.
I'm off the psych because I know they work their asses off, and we need to get some people in the venue.
Well, fortunately, we've been allied with the guys that got 1 person in their bar last time.
When we found out that we were going to be teamed up with the Josh Dotis band, we didn't know if we would draw the same type of people and if it would really work.
Especially having Flicker Stick and Harlow to go up against, because I think that's a really good bill.
I think it'd be better than us being paired with Flicker Stick and sitting in our hotel room, getting wasted.
We're probably the closest musically, and they're probably a bit closer. They kind of have more of the funk junk kind of thing going on. So.
This is when I think the men and boys are separated, because the road is going to wear on Flicker Stick and Harlow. I think the traveling and just being in different cities, we're more used to it than them. We're going to come out on top.
Lock my door, Bob.
Who
has the keys?
That's a director. Gotta be safer! Really important! Oh my God!
The reality is, Harlow has no strategy. We just kind of go into it full steam ahead and do the best we can.
Never dull moment with the ladies of rock.
Kind of like safety pin together is a big joke of ours, because it's kind of like, oh, do you have any flyers? Forgot the flyers. Where's the posters? Someone sat on them, you know. That's just the way we are. Maybe we should be taking things a little bit more seriously, but I think we're just here to have fun.
I'm so happy they put us together. It's kind of bizarre. Oh, it's great. We can have so much fun for the next 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
When they said that, I was like, oh no. Who are they going to put us
I thought they were going to put us with Joshua Tree, which I wouldn't have minded. I like them. I like Sugar Shack too.
I like Sugar Shack
Whatever.
too. It's just more fun if it's Flicker Stick.
The only reason we all kind of snicker at Sugar Shack is because they're really competitive and kind of arrogant.
But they look kind of bummed at the moment. I don't know why, because they're second now, right? I guess because they haven't won yet.
You gotta hold on to 2nd place, man. You gotta get first, Bob. Yep. Pennsylvania welcomes you, Bob. Kick ass.
We decided that 3 people are going to stay at the hotel while Daryl and I go to get the van repaired.
How you doing? So hopefully you'll be able to work some magic on this Not every day you get to do that on a 2000 vehicle.
He basically wrenches off this one door, and he puts on this used white door, so our van looks hilarious. It's total ghetto mobile.
This van is starting to look more and more like a New York van every day. Multicolored, crashed up, gives us character. Hey kid, what you doing? I'm far, far away, I can tell you that.
I love Marissa, my girlfriend, like more than anything in the world.
Basically, you've been drinking a lot, just like normal. I've talked to Marissa a few times. Are you sending my letters? My weekly letters? Oh, yeah?
Everything is so up in the air for me. And my relationships with everyone back home, I just don't know really where my feelings or my heart are ever.
Instead of bothering to go to our hotel rooms and go sit in the jacuzzi, we came straight to the club, Rosebud. This is it. We need a flyer. Flyer. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. We're just going to try to find out everything about the town that we can. So if you think you could be helpful, we'd love you for it. Work the scene from the club out, you know, concentric circles, like an earthquake.
When we first got here to Pittsburgh, we checked into the hotel, dropped off our bags, and went down to the lobby bar. Our favorite place, obviously.
What's the deal with the toboggan? Can I take it off?
Yeah, okay.
You got hair. Take it off.
It's cold outside. How's it going?
This is Rusty from Dallas, Texas.
They were having a convention next door to the bar, and so they decided that it would be fun for us to play there, and I told them we could do it. I said, we won't take a paycheck, but, you know, just have everybody buy CDs.
10 minutes, we got a gig, and we're going to hire somebody to sell CDs at the door.
Dominic, I guess, worked his magic on this guy.
Everybody that comes to the door is going to buy a CD. They're expecting $100.
Well, we just found out where the cool places are to go around here.
Are you going with us?
We were talking about if we should stay together. As much as we want to, you know, it would be so much fun for us to all go out and party, but, I mean, we can cover so much more ground.
Unfortunately, Fletcher just kind of has a habit of letting out information that the band doesn't want to let out. Competition, you know? I mean, it's just like, hey, you know, don't give them ideas. And Fletcher just doesn't think sometimes to tell us everything, hey, what do you want to know? This is how we do it.
I'm going to try. We need to talk anyway, so we're going to sit and write notes to each other right now.
Just from now on, you don't.
Then don't jump on me. I wouldn't say it if I thought it would hurt us in any way.
I think Fletcher's relationship with Harlow is, he needs to not be so trusting.
Unless we're playing with them, we don't need to.
I would not say it if it would hurt us in any way. I'm not too shy, you know.
They think I'm being too nice to Harlow, like that. They might turn around and stab us in the back.
Hey, did you watch Survivor? Did you watch Survivor? All they wanted to do was make friends with everybody, right? And what happened in the end? What happened? Stab you in the back. I didn't watch it.
Playing to a mechanics convention was about the weirdest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
We'd like to introduce from Dallas, Texas, Flicker Stick.
Thank you.
We're having our customer appreciation night for Asematic Recon, and these are all transmission rebuilds. I'm the president of the company, and this is my daughter, Debbie. They're a great band, so we decided to invite them in, and they were happy to do it.
Oh, it was incredible. It was awesome. I mean, we were loving it for sure. I mean, we thought that was definitely going to put us way ahead of everybody else.
Rick totally has an alter ego. I mean, you see the change. I mean, his eyes just started getting all crazy, and next thing you know, I mean, he's doing really nutty stuff, but it's awesome because he's a great performer. He's a dangerous man.
Okay.
is his name. El Dangeroso. Rex did not come up with El Dangeroso. El Dangeroso was already there. Rex is Rex. Rex is just Ziggy Stardust.
He's an artist, man. He's a total 100% artist. Cannot describe him or define him. He's just got his own way of doing things.
We knew that a lot of these older guys are not buying our CD for them. They were like, sign this for my son. He's 17, or sign this for my daughter. She'd love this.
And, you know, of course, they're going to find out when they get home that we're nothing. I never heard of them. Hell, Dad.
I mean, it's a little cheesy, but whatever. It's, you know, $800. I'll take it.
Freezing out here, man. I'm sure you're saying like cover, because I suggested $7 or whatever.
I think 10 would be good.
They suggested 6.
Make it 8 then.
You can get a bucket of ass, man. We'll be high.
We walk into the hotel, and there's this great little lounge bar. And I'm like, wow, there's all these 30-something, 40-something-year-old people, and our music appeals to that demographic. And not only that, but they have money.
This is one of our favorite songs. Back home, there's a song I wrote called Be My Friend with Be Naked.
Believe she's gonna come for me and die like a memory.
Very cool. They allowed us to do 2 songs. We did them as best as we could under the circumstances because everybody was like cold and tired from like a long trip. But you know, we put it out there and people, they were digging what we do. So it worked out well.
There are a lot of people here for some convention or something, so they really, really liked us, and they bought like a whole bunch of merchandise.
This is amazing how many drunk people over 60 we've met this evening.
That's what happens in hotel lives.
Yeah. Dude, this is the audience we need to target.
I'm telling you, if any of the bands get wind of how much money we made doing this kind of thing, like, everyone's going to want to do it. I mean,
no one's even going to think of it tougher.
No matter how good we did, don't show any excitement to the other bands or let them on to any of it.
Of course not.
Just say we just went out and had the flyer.
How was your show, you guys?
It's pretty good. It's all right.
No?
It was a corporate shebang.
Oh, wow. Did you guys sell CDs?
I feel that Liquor Stick, when it gets to the desperation of the competition, you know, they really, really want to win. They act like they don't want to win, but you can tell they really want to win.
Did you really just sell 100 CDs on it? Wow. Look at him. He's trying to be all cool. He's all like, thanks for including us in your little show downstairs as a joint effort, as we're in town as a joint effort thing here.
Y'all are already above us like $800.
You want to play that game? Fine with me.
Oh, come on.
Have fun.
And Harlow's pretty good. They were mad, man. They were mad because they thought that they should have been in on it. I think they just got a little bit jealous because we got a head start.
I'm not mad.
There was resentment in my band. They could take it pretty far ahead because they had that convention thing. We need some luck.
The manager at the bar mentioned to us that there was a cool bar that we should check out and might be able to promote our show at called Bar 11. So we decided to come over here and play a set.
People are not going to dig it. It's blistering loud. They want to sit here, have a conversation, and drink, and enjoy music. They don't want to have to dance around and rock out. That's the type of bar.
I vote acoustic.
Why did I just say that? I just mean and I had no intention of turning around.
Here's the kicker. Now we're going to go to Metropole. We're going to do another acoustic set. And I think it's going to sound better.
Apparently it's packed. A lot of people there are rich.
Yeah. So
All
we're
right.
going to sell twice as many CDs.
My name is AP. I'm the bass player in a little rock band from San Diego, California called Soul Cracker. I want to invite each and every one of you guys to come out to our show Sunday night.
Renee from Rosebud and Metropole invited us back to play the VIP room of the Metropole.
I thought the acoustic set in the VIP room at the Metropole was pretty bad. As soon as they turned off the techno and we started playing acoustically, everybody left. I think our time could have been used a little bit more wisely.
Are you ready to rock?
Everyone at the VIP lounge was way too drunk to be approached. I mean, they're just lit, everyone I talked to. So that was
That's pretty frustrating.
It really sucks that we're barely ahead of Flicker Stick. I think if Flicker Stick wasn't on the bill with Harlow, we'd move up on them by about $500 in this town.
We're gonna out-promote them. We're gonna outplay them. We're gonna sell more merch than them. I think we're gonna beat them.
Shmaine, sweetie darling, let's go.
Well, we didn't think that we should go out together because you cover more ground separate. But then Amanda and Shmaine wanted to go out with us. We're like, come on.
We're the best promoting machine in the world. What?
I think hanging out with them the first night we got here was a mistake. That didn't allow us to do what we needed to do as far as promoting the show, because one of them got drunk and needed to come home, and we were all doing our thing. We were, rolling.
You got it too drunk. What's wrong with you? Dude, I had like...
Dude, if we did 180, if we did 18, and that's it tonight.
No, we did 18 before we went there. Hey, y'all gonna smoke? Make sure the door's shut. Oh my God, you... I gotta be a dick because it's past 1:45. I gotta be a dick now. It's time to be a dick. Is it dick 30 already? It's dick 30. It's dick 30. That's great, dude. That is great. Dick 30. It's dick 30.
Man, I ain't been a dick in like 45 minutes.
6:30.
All right, why don't you guys work that downtown angle? We're gonna work the college angle, and then like a couple of hours we'll page each other. Okay.
Hi, babe.
Sweet, dude.
Rock and roll!
But I get like mad good energy from this town compared to the last one.
Because when you're as down as we were, there's no place to go but up.
Oh yeah.
True that, true that.
One of the ideas that I thought of was getting in touch with the Alumni Association from our colleges. I went to Yale, and it's a huge school, so it's got, far-flung alumni.
These guys are getting one of their flatbed trucks. We're going to ride around town on the back of it tonight, playing on the strip.
So they organized the flatbed truck so that we can play on a busy street at night.
You guys rock our party world.
I guarantee you, we're not leaving here until the damn beeper rings. We're about to get that page.
We're sitting in the bar, and the opportunity comes through. It's what is the official beer of Pittsburgh Steelers, and I knew it was Iron City. And the pros, for some reason, didn't go to the bar.
That was the thing. We have to go downstairs to the bar and finish a pint of beer. I bet this guy's done that already in the bar. We have to read them after they come and take. Come, run,
Take it. I'll call you if I get the answer.
Right.
And those guys are in the bar too.
Flicker Stick. This is totally slanted. Damn, Flicker Stick.
They're always in a bar.
I go over there, and Harlow's rounding the corner. Hey, I need one Iron City beer, please.
Please hurry, please hurry.
Go, Rick. Go, 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 go.
What's the official beer of the Pittsburgh Steelers? Icy Light?
No, we asked her first.
It's Icy Light? Watch out, it's coming through. Hell yeah, we're doing this. What band do you think you're dealing with? How did you know Iron City, dude? Hey, Jimmy Jones, no thank you. We'll drink a beer at a bar. Look at thing on that one.
Beer music. What else is there?
And Flicker Stick come over and they're like, hey, we need to, right? And she served them first and left us standing at the bar.
We kind of thought they were a little bit more laid back, and they took our beer. They drank our beer.
What sucks about this though is that Flicker Stick was in third place. What is it? What's the win?
Probably 150.
Just the bunny?
I think you just get the money.
So finally, your superior drinking ability has won you something.
Yeah.
So you won Pittsburgh's bonus opportunity. Tomorrow morning, you're going to pick up a houseboat that's going to take you to Three Rivers Stadium, where you'll set up your equipment on the boat and play as thousands of tailgaters arrive for the Steelers Eagles game.
Oh, right on.
Not only do you get $150, but the chance to promote in front of thousands and thousands of fans.
Three Rivers Stadium.
It's a great opportunity for people to hear your name and find out where you're playing.
And this may be our folks. Rock and roll. What's up, ready? Okay, now listen. We can't let the other band see this, so you're gonna have to follow me up to the back parking lot. This is our big ploy to win this whole thing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get the hell out onto South Street on the back of a flatbed truck, risk life, limb, and frostbite to see whether we can even start playing, let alone get a crowd up. I'm not sure whether we'll be shut down or what'll happen.
You guys rock. We're taking these guys on our world tour when we get signed.
Free concert on 18th Street. Keep walking, people. 18th Street concert.
We get there, and it's cold, and it's a small parking lot, but there are people there.
We basically ended up getting set up as fast as we could and hitting as fast as we could.
The crowd was great. I mean, they were yelling and screaming.
And I kind of lied to the police. I told the guy that the person who is the main guy in charge wasn't with us, but that he had a pager and that I was going to go and page him. So what I did was I just ran around the block, which allowed them to play another like 2.5 songs or something like that.
Keep going, keep going.
We'll get out of here. That was the best thing of all in some ways, you know, because there's nothing that attracts attention like the police, you know, shutting you down. It would also create a sense of urgency. You know, buy our merchandise now before they cart us away.
Josh comes up to me and he goes, well, we're thinking about moving to another location. I said, you know what? Did you take that money, put it in your pocket, say thank you very much, and go home?
I love Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh.
I think she has some CDs. Are you famous? Oh, she has an English accent. She must be.
The nature of rock generally is that it's sexual. I don't want that to be like the main thing that my band is, especially because we're women. I think you have to be really careful of that.
Basically like rock survivor, you know?
What? You're going to have an island in Spice Girls?
Exactly. I think the other bands feel like maybe we have an advantage because we're girls, but I think it may be a slight disadvantage.
We need tight clothes.
I really don't want to go out and flirt with 50 asses, you know, but I still have to talk to them, and I still have to try and get them to come to the show.
Another announcement, there are boobies! Let's hear it for boobies!
Let's make this short and sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, please come to the Metropole tomorrow night. All we can do is shamelessly plug ourselves.
The morale of the band was really lowered because of the way we were treated, and I think that we felt kind of dirty and ugly.
The only strategy we seem to be having is to go to a bar and meet girls and give them flyers.
We were hanging out in the bars, you know, that's what we do. We're good talkers.
That seems to be the only strategy.
And then this girl walks up and I'm like, oh my God, that girl's amazingly gorgeous.
There's a female vocal part on like song number 4. And it's very easy, it's repetitive, same thing. And just learn it and then come sing it.
I heard someone say that she could sing, so I was like, all right, there it is right there. Come to our show, you can sing at our show.
She's gonna come sing Coach. Yeah, sure. I'd love for you to, but I bet she doesn't show up.
I don't even care if she can sing. So what? Just stand on stage. Do something. Just get up there. Do a cheer. I don't care. Whatever. Just come to the show.
He's good, man. He's good. He's got a nice German technique. When we finished playing the gig and it was kind of last call at the bar or whatever, when we left, this guy gave me a massage. Oh my God, we're going to be right now. Oh. Maya, you're a whore. But I just got the best massage from Steve. He totally hooked it up.
See, you don't understand. Don't disrespect the black woman. He massaged her, no big deal. But then he tells her to turn over, and he put his hand on her ass. That pissed me off.
I know, but she ain't pissed off about it.
I'm letting you know where I stand with that.
I'm hearing you, but I do not agree.
So just hear me. You aren't black, you don't understand.
I mean, he didn't
do the black one.
I don't think he did.
Stop it.
I was just like, why explore that? I mean, I didn't see stuff that he's seen.
I would say, like anything else at this point, we should simply just refuse to like get into this kind of.
I didn't even get into anything.
I don't mean you.
Yeah, I didn't feel him touch my ass.
Boy, he touched your ass. Alright? And when you were turned over, when your shirt was raised up, he had no business touching your bare skin.
There are definitely ways in which things are becoming more frayed.
Look, I can put up with anybody.
You have to understand that as a black woman, you are a queen, descendant of queens.
No, I'm not even drinking.
Can I have some of that?
That's Coke.
Daryl!
I'm not even going to answer that.
I know he's being totally serious, but sometimes I think it's really, really funny because he sounds like Jesse Jackson, but talking about, like, band members.
You don't understand our history. You don't understand what we've been through.
Hey, get on that machine, dude. Call Dan. What? See if we can forfeit the gig and keep 150. It's 38 degrees outside. Believe my dog. Not only can I'm not playing this kind of condition. Y'all want to cancel it? Y'all cancel.
Getting up at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning is not big on the Flicker Stick list of things to do. Going out in the cold weather is not really cool for us either.
It's not even a boat. We ain't doing it.
How many times in your life are you going to get to play on a beautiful boat like this?
Hopefully, never. I need somebody to shoot me. That's what I need. Y'all got a gun back there somewhere? And we're supposed to have a full-on PA and a generator?
It was great in theory. Like, the opportunity, the bonus of playing on a boat, I mean, we totally wanted to do it. We just don't want to do anything that has potential of, like, really sounding bad. It would have taken a lot of work.
Dude, you can't mic that.
The other guys really didn't want to do it. I think they were just basically be slack off.
Dude, man, let's just set up the PA with a couple of mics, man, and just talk on the mic. We are. There you go. Hey, way to go, Craig. I changed my vote. We will play our CD. We'll play our CD. That's exactly what we're going to play our CD. We'll do it like a monkey style with our guitars. Hey, what they say? I want to play an instrument that I never start with lift, violin. I want to do drums.
We were actually talking about setting up just like a kick drum, hanging on to guitars, and no amplifiers or anything like that. Playing the CD through the PA and jumping around like we were playing.
Seriously, it's going to be jackass intro.
I think there's a fine line between jackass and genius. It's comedy, dude.
As long as we make a comedy act, man.
We're also not a rock
musicians
that play on barges. That's even a barge. That's minnow. Any other band in this show that would not play? Man, you know what? We ain't gonna play. We're just gonna play on CD. We're gonna push play on the CD. Yeah, hold on a second.
They gave me applesauce today.
Dude, slackers. This is genius. Hey, we're playing, dude. We are playing. They never said we had to actually play our instrument. Stay north! We're gonna get a fight. Yeah, no, look at their boat. Rock the boat. Oh, rock it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Go Steelers, baby. Party on. I'd love a beer. Can I have a beer? All right, man. You got to help us, man. You got to help us sell some CDs. Fucker straight, man. Let's go. Fire it up. Let's go, Steelers fans. Hurry up.
That was one of the cheesiest experiences of my whole entire life, being at the game.
I don't think any of us knew how to react to being around a bunch of sports fans. We weren't dressed, in our Steelers jerseys. We were just kind of like, man, I feel like a dip.
We got VH1 right here. We got the film in We got Booker Stick. We're going to play one of their songs right now.
CDs only $5.
I do want to win. I want to win. I just want to win without losing something.
Here they are, Flicker Stick. We're going to be there tonight. Metropole, 7:30.
These people were never going to go to our show. No way. They were going to be drunk and in bed by 7 o'clock. The only hope we had was sell CDs. These people had an agenda, and their agenda was Pittsburgh Steelers.
I think the Josh Dotis Band and Soul Cracker promoted the show a lot harder than the other two bands did. And I think that will give us an edge, just our hard work.
Pittsburgh sucks. Pittsburgh sucks. Oh, we'll never have fans in Pittsburgh after all the horrible things we've said.
Even the guys that put us up on stage.
Too many boobies.
I don't want to humiliate us anymore and like feel about pimping ourselves to people who don't appreciate it.
You know, we're doing good. Let's keep it up and work twice as hard because we don't want to go backwards. We got to stay in the game now that we're doing good. Just keep pumping hard, you know.
We're going to go on around 9:30 and play for like an hour, and then Soul Cracker's going to set up and play for about an hour.
If we go on first, we'll get the people to buy the merch first. And then if their money's spent, we already sold all the merch.
It's like everybody hears us and they buy all the merchandise, and they don't have any money to buy Soul Cracker's merchandise.
You call it mean, you call it whatever, but it's a tactic, it's a contest.
Oh, they finally showed up.
Please don't flare that in my face right now.
Please get the people in here because I've been freezing my ass trying to get
You
people
don't care
to you.
anymore.
I already told them that you guys would wait hot.
To be perfectly honest, I don't know what they did for the show. I mean, they stood outside and called people in off the street, but as far as outside promoting, I don't know what they did because the first night that we did the convention, they were in there ordering room service.
Harlan was having a rough time, you know, while they were here, and I don't think they really found their scene in Pittsburgh like they have in other cities.
Please, if you dig what you hear, if you don't dig what you hear, what the hell? You got extra change. We've got CDs and T-shirts.
No, you can't, baby. Don't try faster. Don't even think about it. We ain't got no permanent satisfaction.
Overall, in Pittsburgh, our magic really didn't work here, but we kind of look at it like we're not always going to have a great show, we're not always going to have the most people at our gigs. Let's just sit back and let the other bands shine.
They give me chills when they play, and that's why I like to find good music. That's how I know when something's good. I get like a little chill, a little vibe going on. And it happened like 3 times during their set. I enjoyed it.
The old girl band in Pittsburgh. Never happened.
Pittsburgh is like kryptonite to Harlow. It's made us weak and useless.
It's not the best bill in the world to go from the triumphant sounds of Josh Dotis Band to the, you know, the forlorn rock of Soul Cracker.
Why we destroyed Rosebud. We completely destroyed
we ripped Rosebud.
We scared the hell out of a bunch of old people.
Their hardest edge stuff to me is not stuff that I would normally listen to, but no, I dug their show a lot. I think Soul Cracker does what they do amazingly well.
I was very disappointed about the draw on our end and on Harlow.
He makes some noise at all.
This girl that Corey met in Pittsburgh, he thinks that she's really hot and really attractive. He spent all night total in, you know, crosshairs with her.
She was supposed to come up and sing with us. She was going to sing on Coke with us, but she got a little nervous. She is like on the for real one of the hottest chicks I've ever seen in my whole life. Dude, I am in absolute positive love with her. Now hopefully she's gonna come hang out with us tonight. Rock and roll! And hopefully good things are gonna happen.
I just like love and respect Marissa, my girlfriend, so much as a person. I knew that the day that I left to come here that an issue like this issue was gonna happen. And I don't know, my head is so messed up right now on what to do.
Alright, let's throw about 30 bucks for the salad. She gets this used drumstick. Okay. John Soda's going to take over here too. John Soda, please hold on now too. I will buy you a drink, give you a drumstick, give you a sticker, give you a CD. You buy our shirts, you get his drum kit. Yeah. You're a badass drummer. Oh, thanks, dude. You sounded great, man. This is the best, dude. It's great, man. I'm having fun playing together, dude. I really am. You got 3 cities under your belt. Let's find out how you did in Pittsburgh, all right?
Okay, ticket sales at your show. Harlow and Flicker Stick sold $750, and that's $375 a piece.
Josh Dotis Band and Soul Cracker sold $1,224, which means you get $612 each.
Here are your final totals for merchandise in Pittsburgh. Flicker Stick?
Rex is just always so out of control that I just, you know, I get annoyed during those meetings. I almost walked out. I just don't need a bunch of funny little one-liners. You know, this is serious stuff to an extent.
$1,175.
Hot dog. Harlow.
$400. Very good. Ready to go?
Josh Dotis Band.
$1,281.
And Soul Cracker. Redemption.
Thank God we would have run out. $7. Very good.
Flicker Stick won the bonus opportunity, which earns you guys an extra $150. Which means, with 2 shows to go before one band gets sent home, here are your tour earnings. In last place,
Soul Cracker. $2,990.
in third place,
Harlow.
Third place.
second place,
Josh Dotis Band. $3,067.
and the overall total is $3,331.
We didn't ever expect to be in first place. We were just hoping to come in third. I mean, yeah, this is a weird world.
We have to keep on top because the next city might be horrible again for us. You know, it might be great, who knows, but you never know, so you just got to keep pushing as if you're at the bottom.
We're the most fun band on the tour.
We're the only band that hasn't had a completely off city.
If we focus on just playing, we will be successful.
We're not going to spend 5 hours a day flying.
We've been bickering a lot about promotion. We have different ideas of how we should promote the band.
Do we have enough merch?
Yeah. We're out of pennies.
I think that we're really frustrated that we've been working our asses off and haven't really seen the fruits of our labor.
We're good in live band. We kick ass time. We need to do that like 10 or 11 times in the next 4 days.
We here at Soul Cracker Incorporated are not tired yet. We won't get tired.
You gotta get out next, girl. Come on, guys. Come on, baby. Let's go. Nice throw. Hey, what band is in first place? Dude, hold on. Just that happened.
Okay, Eric, what are we doing?
So, one more block.
Who is this guy?
Eric, his name is Eric.
You're the first person who's ended up in our band. Why don't you explain yourself?
After the show, this random man is inside our van. I have no idea who this kid is. So we have to drive, like this guy is like can you take me home? So we end up taking him home, and he lives like on the outskirts of somewhere.
All right, well, I don't know where I'm at.
You don't know where you're at?
Yeah. Look, just let us know how we get back to Green Tree.
All right, I think like one person. One of them.
Just get me back where I gotta go.
All right, what you have to do, go down there and go up to where it says, I think it says Sycamore. This is where it's really tricky, and this is where you get onto all the highways, okay?
Is there a sign?
No. There's no sign.
Look, it's a steep.
Directions, man, before I hurt you.
So then he starts to walk away, but he goes, well, I'm from Mount Washington. Guess what? I'm from New York City. I will drop you where you stand.
All right, dude, take it easy, man.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Hey, dude, it's very...
Everybody's always take it easy, take it. I'm tired.
Dude, I'm telling you what...
Dude, we'll be home soon, man. We'll find our way. Go ahead, D.
That motherfucking alley and bury your ass.
Later, dude.
Daryl.
D, let's go, man. Let's go home.
Dude, we can go right now. Hey, man. No, listen, dude. We're cool with it. This is Mount Washington.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go home.
I definitely feel that having my name on the band puts more responsibility on me. And if it goes down, it will reflect on me. So everything becomes more heightened than it would if I was in some other band.
We got $100,000 at stake, and we both with this motherfucker.
I know. We all agree.
My loyalty is to y'all. That is it. Any other motherfucker around here don't count me.
I don't know you.
I talked to her about maybe like coming to our next show, like wherever we go. She works for an airline, and so like she could come to our next show for free. My stomach ulcer is in full effect right now. I don't want to hurt Marissa, and I'll probably say that 100 times, but it's like I'm feeling right now that feeling of like you only live one time, and I'm not married yet. I just feel like I owe it to myself to maybe kind of see like what happens.